let's get right to it. Hello everyone, my name is Rituro, but you can just call me Mr. Unemployable. Welcome to 2015 here in the real world, everyone. Happy New Year to all of you out there. Hope you had a safe holiday season. Here in Football Manager 2015, though, it is almost 2017, and I am still with Glentoran FC. We're coming to you this will be the fifth match after our win in the County Antrim Shield. It'll be against Linfield, our featured match today, who are second in the table by a healthy amount. Not an easy match at all, but then again, I thought Portadown was not going to be an easy match, and we crushed them, but we'll get to that in just a second. I want to start off today's episode recognizing all of you out there on YouTube who've been commenting on these episodes. I so enjoy seeing all of your comments. Thank you so much. Oliver Kahn, who just simply said, upload more, great series. Thank you so much, Oliver. Flag Dude, who you may recall from my StarCraft 2 series, said, Happy New Year, and Glentoran was actually playing but could not view it. And then he went on to talk some smack about the World Junior Championships in hockey. Unfortunately, Canada's playing for the gold, and the United States are knocked out in the corners. Too bad, so sad. From Ryan McManus, sorry. He started it myself as a no-rep manager, took the Glentoran job. Coincidence is, I'm from Belfast, so I knew a little about the league, etc. That's excellent, Ryan. One of the hardest jobs I've had in all of FM. Wow, that's a... It makes me feel a little bit better about doing horribly then. Curtis Allen is a 20-plus goal a season man if you can keep the guy. Bernie and also Kane have serious potential. Addis is also at left back, center back, great potential. Keep it up, mate. Thank you so much, Ryan. I am seeing indeed that we are having our challenges here with Glentoran, but I agree. If we can keep this squad together and if Allen can start performing, we could perhaps see some of that potential come through. I mean, right now, Allen's sitting on 10 goals. He's halfway to that 20-plus goal prediction, and I would not bet against him at this point, considering that he is currently the best scorer on the squad. He's got 4 assists to his name. And as he said, Bernie, fantastic potential on him. Kane, oh, you better believe he's looking pretty good. 3.5, perhaps a little bit off the pace of where I'd like him to be, but he's certainly no slouch there. And Addis, well, we all love Johnny Addis. We absolutely do. And one final comment here. John Churchman says, great series. I seem to concede from corners a lot. How do you defend your corners? Great question, John. The answer is poorly. I defend from corners very poorly. So right now, ladies and gentlemen, I'd like to take some time to set up my tactics properly here. We're going to go through our set pieces here and fix a lot of our problems. As I'm sure you all know, the conceding from set pieces has been a problem all season for us. Not so much from free kicks, but from corners, absolutely. That near post flick on has been the death of us. So we're going to go ahead and set that up right now. So first of all, attacking corners, I really don't have a problem with this. This has been working quite well for us all season here. I've got my fullbacks staying back if needed, as are my midfield center pairings. But my defenders, all attacking the ball. My strikers, all going forward. Now, this is based, of course, on the 5-2-3 setup, but it applies to the 4-4-2 as well. I'm playing the 5-2-3 against Linfield. Obviously, need that defensive 5-man back wall. It's where we get into the defending the corners that we definitely need to set this up properly. So, okay. Defending corners, we definitely need somebody marking the near post. Absolutely. We need our right back marking the far post. Absolutely. That is a given. We need people marking the posts. Why does it show us near there? All right. Meanwhile, tall player. Go back. Stay forward. So this is based on the 4-4-2 having 2 strikers going forward. Now, going back doesn't seem to be working for us, and certainly marking tall players is giving us issues. So is there a way to zonally? I think perhaps that might be the better way to do it. Instead of having strikers simply, or my midfielders going back, what if we zonally marked the 6-yard box? That might actually be a better play for us, just so we can actually keep a closer eye on those near post flick-ons. Yeah, I'm actually like that already. And that change might actually be good enough here. Yeah, because it's the problem is, as always has been, those near post flick-ons. So let's go with that then. Let's leave our 2 forward to pressure on the counter. 3 marking the tall players, 3 zonally marking the 6-yard box. Try that again. And our fullbacks on the posts. Let's see if that helps things a little bit. Alrighty. Other things to point out here before we get into the Linfield match. On the competition front, we have drawn Warren Point in the IFA Challenge Cup. Kind of unfortunate. I mean, look at all these non-league or lower league teams, and of course we have to get a team in the same league as us, which is unfortunate because the board wants us to make the quarterfinal. Oh dear. But I mean, of all the teams we could have drawn, Warren Point is certainly on the lower end of the scale. I mean, right now they are in the relegation zone, so that's fine by me. I'll gladly take Warren Point if I have to take a team in this division. That's fine. Other things I want to look at here, the fitness of this squad. Now, as you know, Daniel Hughes has been a disappointment. He's absolutely been a disappointment for us in this campaign, and I've been wondering, he is still lacking match fitness. After all this time, all these matches, he is still lacking match fitness. I have to wonder, is all of this because he's been unfit? That would certainly explain a lot. He's been struggling for fitness. Of course, he's not going to be able to bang goals in with regularity. But by that same token, I mean, Marcus Kane's less match fitness. He's rated as match fit. Gareth McCowan has more match fitness. He's still lacking. So goodness knows if that's actually the case. Though it might help that Gary Ewell has been lacking match fitness ever since his initial injury. That might explain why he's really fallen off here. Take a look here at the Selection Info Plus, which I use to manage my team at a glance here. Ewell has really not managed to recover from his early predictions. He's still rated as a 3-star fullback, which is great. Certainly better than McGuigan, but I can't see him really hitting that 4 or even 5-star potential unless he really starts getting some good fitness here. So perhaps fitness might explain why we've been having such inconsistent results. Hopefully that's something we can fix going forward and as the season progresses here. But speaking of those results here, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, we had some great ones here. Let's start off here. After that 2-0 win over Cliftonville in the County Antrim Shield final, we went home to face off with Portadown and we spanked them to the tune of 4-0. Did not expect this result. Curtis Allen, Neil Henderson, Colin Bell, and Ronan Lennon, everybody getting in on the action here. 55% possession, 18 fouls. It was a physical affair. 13 shots, so finally that possession game really showing off here. Bell pulling all the strings from midfield. Good job there from the youngster. Let's take a look at the goals themselves. Haven't done this much in Mr. Unemployable, showing all the goals here. Something I usually did quite a bit in Blue and White, my Football Manager 2014 series, and I'd like to get back to that because that's one of the things that I enjoyed, was showing off all these goals here, so you can see exactly how we are or are not getting the results here. But off an early foul, the quick free kick goes forward, and Cadell holds and goes wide to Kane. Kane to Cadell. Kane actually moved up quite a bit here. Addis, McAlorum. Addis to Cadell. Colm Bell. Curtis Allen. Forward to Bell. Holds to Lennon. Ronan Lennon is ahead. Can't get the shot, but Allen does. Beats the keeper. Great start. A brilliant goal, they say, and a lovely move, and I agree, and it is 1-0 very early on. Off a free kick, Neil Henderson, our set-piece specialist, finally lives up to that billing. Goodness knows he'd struggled to do so. It's his first goal of the season. A little long time in coming for our supposed set-piece specialist, better late than never. Henderson would again hit the wall this second, but sets up Kane on the rebound, gets it forward to Bell, makes no mistake, far post, keeper way out of position. This, of course, after a red card, second yellow for Portadown. Kyle McVeigh seeing red in the 66th minute. And from that point, it was all over but the crying. But there was still some crying to be had here. As Glentoran makes Portadown pay here. Lennon, now you gotta think Skelly would want that one back there. And Lennon goes far post, beats the keeper, 4-0. Youth being served with both Lennon and Bell getting goals. Henderson with a free kick, Allen with one of his own. A fully dominant win here. Ewell even getting some fitness back at the end of it, because goodness knows I need him to ready to rock and roll against Linfield. But yeah, very, very happy with that result. We followed that up with a rematch against Cliftonville. And this one ended in a 1-1 draw away. Again, would have liked full points here. But thankfully, Daniel Hughes actually getting a goal. Goodness knows we've been wanting him to do more of that. We got outshot in this one. But we had possession, which tells you how much of a false metric possession is in the modern game. Still, it's a number, and I like it to be high. And I promised the board possession football. And goodness knows I'll do my best to deliver on that. As you can see, injuries playing a part here in this match. But right in stoppage time here, the second minute of Cliftonville gets their goal on a free kick rebound. Thankfully, Daniel Hughes, that is, would get the equalizer in the 74th minute, I'm sorry. Off a throw-in, it looks like it's going to be Cliftonville moving down, but thankfully, Gareth McCown does his job here from the right back position, filling in. Hughes to McAlorum. Allen to Bell. Colin Bell, nice little chip forward to Hughes, and Hughes takes a touch, gets past his man, goes all the way to the corner flag, and opts to go back to McGuigan. To Bell. This is what possession is. Lennon, his shot is deflected, but a little one-touch there from Bell right to Hughes, who makes no mistake rifling it in near post. 4th goal of the season. They claim offset all they want. I went back and looked at that. It's nowhere close. Lennon was onside easily. Nothing to complain about there from Cliftonville. We then follow that up, unfortunately, with a loss against Dungannon Swifts, a match which could have seen us move up into 7th and even 6th if other results had gone our way, so very upset to have lost this match. Losing it 3-1, pair of goals for Jamie Douglas, back-to-back goals here, and then another from Andrew Mitchell later. Just a disappointing collapse here. 5 shots, all 5 on target, and 3 of them went in. Not a good day at the office at all. Gary Ewell at fault for many of those, which might be explained by his fitness, as I mentioned earlier. I'm very concerned about Ewell's subpar performances here. But yeah, 3 quick goals, undoing Ronan Lennon's early strike. Let's take a look at them here. Never like seeing 5 shots all on target, 3 going in. That's just not good at all. If I restricted to 5 shots, we should not be losing 3-1. Unacceptable. Kim Nelson to Ronan Lennon. Cadell to Bell. Cadell. In the rain, Nelson. Not letting the rain get his spirits down. And this is the kind of possession that I like to see. Nelson sets up Lennon, who turns, fires, top corner. A lovely strike by the youngster. He's going to go far. You gotta think he's going to go far. Keeps making strikes like that as a 2-star striker. However, it would not be long, unfortunately. Not even 20 minutes later. McCurr off the corner. Douglas, that's that near post flick on a nice volley from the 6-yard box. So you can see why I'm keen to get more zonal 6-yard box marking. And then, not very far later, Ewell misses the header, and Hasley crosses for Douglas, who heads it in the other post. So once again, Ewell at fault twice. Not good at all. At that point, the confidence just drained out of the side. Off a corner, McCurr. Not good at all. Addis's clearance goes nowhere. And that should have been gone, but instead he puts it back into the box and Mitchell cleans it up. So again, just disastrous set-piece work there. Could have been 1-1. I would have been happy with that. Not thrilled, but 1-1 probably would have been fair. 3-1 is just unacceptable. Absolutely unacceptable, and I believe I gave them the hairdryer treatment for that. And it must have worked because 5-5, that was a televised match if I recall correctly, so not good at all. However, we followed that up with a very I did not expect this at all, a 1-0 win against Crusaders. Callum Burney, the defender, our star defender, getting a set-piece goal. As you can see, Elliot Morris was injured in the 76th, but Ewan Higgins came on and saw the game out. McAlorum to Burney with his foot, pounds it in near post. O'Neill will probably not like to have been beaten there, but you gotta love it when your star defender gets a goal for his efforts. Well done by him. Solid effort by the backline as well to keep this score there, and Ewan Higgins doing his job well to keep the clean sheet, which takes us to this match in 3 days against Linfield FC. So this match will definitely be a 5-man backline. The 5-2-3 will be in effect. We're gonna go for the draw here, especially away to Linfield. I have no illusions about stealing 3 points here. All I want to see is a draw. Even if it's a 0-0 draw, that's fine. 1-1, great. Goals are always nice. Maybe we can get one for Higgins or for sorry, not for Higgins, for Allen, for Lennon would be nice, or maybe Hughes. Yeah, Ewan Higgins. Our goalkeeper scores. That would be nice. No. What I'd like to see is a solid defensive effort. That is my biggest concern right now, is can we put together a solid defensive effort. Of course, that will require us to be, what do we got here? We got the reserves, 0-0. Excellent. Very good indeed. First team for the U18s. Mullen is a sub. Yule is unused. I want him fit. Yeah, unfortunately, Mullen, I'm keeping you available. Yes, Mullen is actually in the 18 for... Sorry, not the 18. The 16 for this one. Used to 7-man sub squads. He's in the 16 for this one, so I don't want him to be unavailable. However, that is fine. The rest of you be on reserve duty. That's all well and good. And we'll go to this Monday match. I believe this is on Monday because it's televised. I'll check that before we get started, but I'm fairly certain this is a Monday match because it is televised. Yes, indeed. We're starting to get TV dates here. I'm really upset that we got hammered in that one. I mean, this is great. 2-0 televised final. Great. I would like to see us look better here. 3 players out injured for Linfield, though, and Michael Carville doubtful. That is very good for me. Linfield's still favored, and that's hardly a surprise at all. Forsyth, that's unfortunate, kid. Unfortunately, they lost 1-0 as well. Colm Turner, yeah. He's our youngster on a loan duty. His potential is just plummeting like a stone. So I can't see him sticking around with the club for any extended period of time, so loan duty it is for him. Macaulay Cairns, potential replacement for our elder statesman in goal once he retires. Not a bad option, to be sure. And Neil Henderson is back on full training. Thank goodness. He will be on reserve duty till he is back up and running. I do not want to have Henderson rushed back too soon and then suffering another injury. That just will not happen. Cannot let that happen. Finishes scouting. Some doubts. Could be signed on a pre-contract immediately. Not bad, not bad. He's certainly on par with Elliot Morris, and with that kind of potential, he could end up being quite a lot better. Elliot, of course, at 35 on the tail end of his career. Still got it where it counts, though, and that's what I like to see. Potential to be a star. I mean, yeah, that is certainly something I want to think about. He's going to stay on my short list. In the offseason, we'll see. Maybe we bring him on. We shall see. And 100 games as a head coach. Hey! Woo! We did it! That's the big 2. This big 2. Oh, my goodness, this rivalry. Gareth Close, a goal and an assist in 20 appearances. I don't know if that's necessarily the biggest threat. Not going to discuss tactics. 11 players. Yeah. Weakest link. Who is there? We could probably Carville because he's injured. Four-match unbeaten run. It's going to be tough. It's going to be tough. I think we can say that is probably an honest assessment of this match. 100 games still employed. Da-da-da-da-da-da-da. Hey! This is why I don't do my own theme music, folks. This is why there is no music for this match. Oh, what do we got here? I believe he was unfair. Lack of class, blah, blah, blah. All right, here's our draw for the All-Ireland Cup. Oh, that's right. Best Irish and Northern Irish squads. How did we qualify for this, I wonder? We'll see. Glenavon, Cork, Glentoran and Derry, Limerick and Ballymena, and Dundalk and Portadown. How's Derry doing right now? They are in the Premier League. They are currently... in 9th. Well then. They're predicted to be 5th. They finished 9th. I like it. We have a shot at this. Running for 11 years. Interesting. Alright, Arden Gunnan's Swift's match has been rearranged due to that cup fixture. Alright, what do we got here? Show me. Must be later. Must be a lot later. Alright, good. That Warren Point Cup match comes at a horrible time. Alrighty, doubtful damaged knee cartilage. 4 players out injured now. Alright. Yep, I'm happy with that. We go in with a 5-man backline to try and shut them down. Let's see if this does the trick. Yeah, a win here would be great based on the results from the previous match day. Even a point here takes us level with Dungannon. A win actually brings us above Portadown and into 6th with a snapping at the heels of Cliftonville. But again, a draw would be great. Alrighty, Samuel, yes, I agree. And come, go out there and impress everyone. Good. Let's not overdo it here. Let's not overhype their sense of importance. Alright. Off and away, Glentoran in their green, black with red sleeves. Linfield in their blue and white. This is the big two clash, or so I'm told. Right now, Linfield easily the bigger of the two. Set piece here goes out wide, beyond the box. Oh, and headed off by Colm Bell. Very nice. So far, set piece defense looking decent. Looking decent indeed. Is that the trick? Well, we're going to find out again here. Another set piece. This time wide and blocked. Alright. I don't like that we're giving it this many set piece chances. The shots are already 4-0. But so far, the ball is staying out of the back of the net. So I'm cool with that. 5-man backline. Can it hold? McElroy does well to get a foot in there. Pushes the ball out wide. Spruill's shot is blocked, and it's out for a throw. Linfield, McElroy too close. He's warned. Good. Not like him being warned 10 minutes in. Oh, look at that. There it is. Ugh, man, you've got to stop doing that. McElroy. Sort of. Calm down. Allen also getting himself a yellow card. Not good at all. He's upended. It's a telling off. Addis actually taking a knock. That's not so good. No shots yet. I can't say I'm happy with that state of affairs. Sure, let's deal with that, shall we? Anything else I need to know there? Tiernan Lynch. Poor passing. Yeah, let's I would agree. Good grief, that passing is horrible. All right, let's not do that then. McCown with the throw-in. Guigan takes it in the box. Back to Bell. Colm Bell. There's a shot from distance. We'll finally get our first shot registered. However, it's well wide of the target. Hard tackle. That's got to be a card. And it is. All right, so they've got a man in the book. Now we're starting to... Oh, jeez, Allen's going to need the physio. He'll go till halftime. I think then we'll bring him off. Up to 4 shots. I don't like seeing that, though. All right, Jordan Stewart. Looks like you're going to be moved in. All right, boys. So far, so good. Good. Bring Stewart in. He's a bit beat up from the reserve match, but honestly, we gotta go with what we got here. All right, and I think we keep Mullen on hand here. Maybe McCrainer. Do I go McCrainer? Because that's always a possibility. Is I bring on McCrainer for one of my strikers and go back to the diamond. Or heck, I push McGuigan up and just put McCown out on the right back, which is actually not a bad idea now that I think of it. We have options is my point. We have options. Addis getting all knocked up. Don't like that. Burns, long throw. Headed clear by Colm Bell. Can't get it far enough clear though. Close. Does not go close. He goes well wide. Stewart in the offside position. It's got to be a card. It is. Good. Fouls are starting to climb here. McElroy's long ball into the area. Headed down by close. Gareth McCown. Colm Bell. McLaurum. Addis. Lorem Stewart. Lennon. This is actually looking somewhat promising. Bell. Really retreating a little bit too far here is Colin Bell. Addis goes long, looking for the run of Stewart. Too far, and McCraner will pick that up. Was looking well for a second there. His ball will actually be headed forward here. Brown. Morrow, great block there. Fine block. Defense is holding. And McAlarm's having a bad game. Very bad game. Stewart is not. Yeah, I think we gotta put Mullen in here. No two ways around that. Cannot afford him. Oh, Aaron Burns is injured. Alright, that's fine by me. I wonder, now with that, is it safe to go into a counter? How are they doing? Poor all around. Okay, good. Well, that's the case. Let's flip to counterattack and see what happens. Yeah, Hughes is exhausted. Look at the double substitution. Did they change formation? No, they're still 4-4-2. They've brought on another striker. Alright. What do I want to do here with my last change? Because I got options here. The defense is holding very well. I think the option I actually want to do here, because I almost want to pull off my strikers and go 4-4-2 and go for that goal. But at the same token, I don't want to screw this up. You know what? I'm actually going to sit on this. I'm going to sit on this and use it as a time-wasting sub. Normally, I like getting all three of my subs in so that they get minutes. Sproul gets a talking to. Lovely. Yeah, I know, guys. I know you want to be subbed off. Oh, jeez. Come on. How is that not a call? Come on, Rav. You'll call everything else. That's that to Caliker. Clark. And for Sproul, Morris is there. It was a long pass, giving the keeper time to get into position and well cleared by Addis. Addis, I think, definitely deserves to come off at this point. Mullen actually just well to intercept there. Lennon. Hughes. Back wide out to McGuigan. Mullen. Mullen to Lennon. Bell. McGuigan. McGuigan to Mullen. Mullen to Bell. Bell to Hughes, but he's offside and his shot was wide anyway. 3 minutes of stoppage time. Wait, who tripped him? Colin Bell. It's going to be a yellow. Well, I don't want to go down to 10 men for the last portion of this game, so Kim Nelson, please get on the field. Morris goes long. Hughes does get the ball, but unfortunately his header finds nobody in a green, red, and black kit. And Feeney will go wide of this. We've reached the 3 minutes of stoppage time. Ref should be blowing the whistle at any moment now. And with that wide shot to goal kick, that should be the 0-0 draw. Which is, again, I'd like to point out, I am happy with a 0-0 draw, and we do indeed get it. A fine job by the team here to get that. Well done, Indy. Callum Burney, man of the match. Excellent job. That point pushes us above Dungannon Swifts into 7th place. We are still within striking distance of Portadown, but we'll take it one match at a time here. Not too bad at all. And the magical run of Mr. Unemployable in Northern Ireland continues. Next time, ladies and gentlemen, we will continue with this run, and we will see if we can get at least a good result in the All-Ireland Cup and the IFA Challenge Cup. Some results there would do wonders for our confidence. But then again, so would catching Porter down and getting into the top half of the table. That'll have to be next time on Mr. Unemployable. My name is Rituro. Thank you so much for watching, everybody. If you like what you've seen, please be sure to like, comment, follow, subscribe, share, where all these videos are hosted on youtube.ca/steelswords. Thank you once again to everyone who left a comment on episode 12. Do appreciate it. Of course, you can watch all these episodes live as they are recorded on twitch.tv/Rituro. And of course, you can reach out to me directly on Twitter at @ThatRituroGuy. Once again, my name is Rituro. You can just call me Mr. Unemployable. Thanks for watching, everybody.